Hey, yo, I'm here. I got tired of I got tired of typing. Yeah. I'm not pretty too keen or too quick with the typing, man. What made me create Dreams Impact Comics? So what made me create Dreams Impact Comics was it was a spur of the moment type thing. What I mean is when I first decided I want to do comic books, I was thinking of what should I call my company or my publishing company. What it turned into was me coming up with the name Dreams at the time because I'm a real big believer in, chasing the things that give you purpose and shit. I mean, and stuff. My bad. I don't like that. I really just do it. But yeah. So I was trying to come up with some type of way to kind of implement my dreams into the title of it all. And I knew I was going to be doing comic books. Originally, I wanted to do animations, but I knew I wasn't doing that because of the workload. Only a one-man team right now. So what I decided to do, I decided to just go ahead and just call it Dreams. And I was like, okay, I need comics. And then I thought about impact. And so it became Dreams Impact Comics because I was looking to get my dreams to make an impact. I wanted to build something that I figured everybody else would be, that I could inspire others to do as well. We got that. Sorry, don't play around with this. Did that answer your question though, Shadow? We do. I had a couple of names back in the day, man, but those names wasn't gonna fly. But what me and my brother at the time was going for. First we had Valiant Nation because we did a bunch of stories together as kids, and it's all we ever wanted to do was, create stories. And a bunch of our stories had a lot of DC influences to them. And we went from Valiant Nation to, I think I called one of the ideals, it was Bottom Feeder. It was like Bottom Feeder Productions. I remember there was this person who was growing up. They called us bottom feeders because of the part of town we grew up in and how we was acting. Can't just blame it on just part of town, but it was how we was acting too. I get my art inspired by dreams. Yeah, your dreams, right? Hopefully your dreams. All dreams can make an impact, man. It's big or small, an impact is an impact. Yeah. Yeah. But that's how I look at it, man. I try not to focus on the size of things. Just like if my primary focus was being rich, I won't worry about the number of rich. I think I'll mainly worry about the quality and the process of, an ideal of rich. Just like success. Success is in the eye of the beholder at the end of the day. Success for me is, personally, right now I'm successful because I have the opportunity, grit, the willpower to pursue something that nobody else I know grew up in my hometown pursued. I have to play around with this a lot. Come out to break these down. It says, I draw the places that I see in dreams and different people in the dream world. Okay, so you got some real lucid dreams then, my boy. I'm not built like you then. I just have a crazy imagination, man. That's it. I could be driving and I can't even recall like how I got to my destination because I'd be so deep in thought. It's just a merge just right. I'm about to fuse them together and then blend them. That's the only way this is gonna work. I don't know why I'm so fixated on this, because all I'm gonna do is blur the background anyway. But yeah, my baby C, do you ever try to draw a dream? Shoot, I can't even remember a dream, man, let alone you asking me have I ever drew one. Like, most of my stuff comes from like spurts of just imagination. That's the majority of my stuff. Right from here, let's shrink it down and bring it. Go, stretch it out just a little bit more. He says, I can't go to a specific place in a dream and can draw it just like that, how I remember it in a dream. Well, man, you just got the gift of sight, man. I mean, I don't got none of that. Dude, I'm having a dream or a nightmare. I can't even control that dream, man. I just be just sitting there screaming my butt. I ain't built like you, Shadow. I'm just gonna merge these together. Yeah, I can't do none of that, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Took me forever just to get that one piece. That's crazy. Yo, gang, is the music too loud? Seen different realities. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You stepping in that realm of where people be using crystals and stuff. Do you be using crystals? There's one time I had a dream where I was pulling the fabric off space and bringing planes into the orbit as if it were the moon. I ain't gonna, bro. You sound like you a MC. I'm gonna be honest with you. You sound like an MC right now, bro. You sure we ain't in your anime right now, bro? They're not really crystals, but just cool rocks I find side of the road. Man, I'm done, bro. That was a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. That was definitely a good one. I'm trying to get as much as this so I can get done. Lord knows I got a long day ahead of me anyway. Here, I'm gonna go into these layers and start playing around with the lighting right quick. I chose wrong by not coming off mic because I was busy typing more than drawing, finishing these pages, man. Oh, wrong person. I'll hold it on him. It's what you get when you don't name your layers. I be so busy trying to get stuff done that I don't even be naming my layers anymore. I just know which folder is what sometimes. I walk through permanent into a different reality when than the baseline. You know anybody else that has like somewhat of that ability as you have on when it comes to like dream walking and stuff like that? The last person I know who could dream walk, where that person was in Insidious, and they had to make like a 3-part movie for that person. Same dream as the reality. Oh, I mean, I can't say I definitely have had deja vu back in the day. Whereas, like, you know, have you been awake and you like, yo, I feel like I've been here before? Or have you met a person that you know you met before, but at the same time, I've never even met this person a day before in my life? What's up? Nope. No. Said no. Asking twice ain't gonna make me say yes. Also, don't forget to save often, cause I've lost work like that several times, man. If you don't save. I've seen car wrecks a day before it happens in a dream, same time and place. See, I can't even recant or recall none of that stuff, boy. Out of my freaking dreams. So, like that the cool color that the shading gives it when you give it like that undertone lighting too. There we go. Using this what's called non-commercialized like sounds and stuff that I pay for monthly, and I don't know, man, I'm thinking about getting rid of it, man, because I pull up genre and it says hip hop. It never really be hip hop. It be everything else but that. It was a good software to start off using at first, but I don't think it took that to that later. So my dream is just like waking life, everything is normal, but then I do a reality check and poke up, finger through my palm. Now it's just the same as normal. But I'm just listening at this point, bro. I can't tell you nothing about dreams like that. I don't think my silence is me being disrespectful. No. I just don't know nothing about that, man. Said, but the dream is supposed to go through, but now it's not. It stays the same as when I do it. To be honest with you, I might donate a day after month just to donate to just working in the lab for a whole entire day, a whole live session, me just chilling. Probably just not, just mainly me drawing, just me just on camera, just probably film the whole day, me hitting the gym, from the gym to coming to the office and working. What I realize is most artists, man, they don't even go to the gym. You spend the majority of your time sitting down, bruh. Come on now. I'm trying to live as long as I can to see this crap through to the end, man. And you telling me you can't get your ass up and go work out or something? Go for a walk? Go enjoy some nature? Something. Come on, my boy. All right, there we go. And all right, then we'll go back through with choose white beeline. No, that's not what I need. I need a different one. There we go. So when you're trying to doing yard work, well, shoot, that's what I gotta get to today. I gotta do some yard work. I get done doing yard work. Probably gonna hit the gym a little bit later. Go to my kids' game. Well, not game, practice mainly. Hey, who said no? They ain't enjoying it. Man, whoever said they ain't enjoying my live, bro, you ain't have to vote. You could have just left. I stepped on Fig Newton eating that, but. All right, go to the next one. Right. It's about 15 more minutes. See how much I can get done. Painting, in his ways. There we go. See what I'm about to do now. We're about to go ahead and start putting in some of that good old smoke screen. All right, we got that going. Now add a little bit of lighting on the characters, that is. Overlay. Go, next one. See a color I need to add right here. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna go in. There's a little red in there. There we go. One panel left.
Symbolizing while reading scriptures, praying for a difference in money making and getting richer, praying that my my brothers go kill the trauma, not kill a nigga. Trigger finger itching, Newport shorts and malt liquor. Looking at the skies.
Bro, since when you stop putting music like this on their platform? That's crazy.
Often I felt small from battling with the giants. I've been questioning myself. Who's David and who's Goliath? I've been truth seeking, cause I'm through peeking from the outside. Working on pride, cause I'm too cocky for having sore eyes. Talking to my mother about the pain that's being passed down. I didn't heal that shit, and even worse, I got a bag now. Fueling bullshit, fueling cruel shit. Fucking every girl that I liked and went to school with. Wasn't cool kids, so I guess this is my get back. Broken soul, breaking soul. Sorry, I admit that. I'm saying, look, please don't judge me. Trying to see the beauty in the ugly. Ay, then shit got fuzzy. Ay, trying to find out who really love me. Ay, look, do you love me? Ay, do you love
There we go.
Do you love me?
Heck is on fire.
They say the hardest battles teach you some amazing shit. I guess I'm wise behind my years. Got new hardware, we've been grinding with the gear. Ayy, working on this shit for 10 years. But never do I quit, I don't harbor what I fear. Levels to this game, feel I'm leveling my tier. But the medals in this sport, it's just mental warfare. I care less about some shit I would've gave the world for. Cause once I got it, didn't have you there to share. They say I'm lucky, luck favors the prepared. And I always felt ready, just a little unaware. I never been defeated, just a little beaten. Bloodsuckers try to stop me, but I'm still beating. I was young and only thrill seeking. At 28, I found a deeper meaning. I got a whole bunch of plans, I know the reaper fiending. I hope I get to live them out before these vipers get me. RP, River Phoenix. Some people change and I'm not surprised. Guess I've been too used to getting traumatized. I will not apologize. Rest in peace, Steez, almost contemplated suicide. Lucky I'm here, didn't think I'd make it past 25. But so it goes, I found another side. My day-to-day was never publicized.
Multiply, and we're gonna, there we go. Got that going on, so now we're good. Overlay. Go. Now next one. After this, we should be done with this page. Go. See, now we can put in that last bit information. Hold up. Right. Yeah, there's an alarm going off in the scene, and this is the only way I can implement it looking red, pretty much. And the only way I can get it to be somewhat readable. Get an idea right quick before I end this live, because this is the stopping point for me. So save that one and put in a minor bit of detail in that one. Right here, we're going to have to save that one. That's the idea what I'm talking about. So what I meant by alarm is going off. Oh God, my back. Still loading. Here we go. So right here is all the pages I got going on so far. These are all the pages I got going on. So what I was telling you earlier about the it being red, because in the middle of the two characters trying to escape, so this is an ideal right here. This dude just got done doing a very bad, naughty thing, and after he gets done doing that, alarm goes off. But the alarm is going off not because normally when the alarm goes off, that must mean it's warning or it's a meeting they gotta all attend to type thing. It's post-apocalyptic, by the way. So yeah, alarm goes off, and then you have the alarm is still going off in the next chapter right here, and this is where everybody is like being escorted to the actual garage area type crowd. And as you can tell, everybody else is going in a certain direction, and if you're really looking hard, you can see these two MFers, they're going the opposite direction. This page here is them walking and talking, and this guy's basically like, yep, see, my plan working, see, no inconveniences, we're good. And before he after he said that, there's a lingering guy who noticed they're going the opposite way, because the dude in a hoodie is supposed to be with them, but he really isn't. He's only out for himself. His name Davis Bridgeforce. The main character that they captured, he's walking away with him, and he's sitting there. They're looking nervous, like, "Oh snap, what do we do?" As you can tell, this MF about to do some craziness. This dude right here, he about to do some craziness. And then that's when it dawned on him, in the middle of him catching these people off guard, it dawned on him that, you know, these people are basically escaping. If the other page pulls up, here we go. So he's escaping because he's like, "Hey, yo, you do know everybody's heading towards the Bay Area, right? Yo, what are you doing with the prisoner? Wait a minute, his hands ain't even tied. Why is your hands on his shoulder? Wait a minute, you guys are trying to escape." In the middle of that, he's nervous. He's like, "Oh snap, no." He's coming back, he's cocking back. He's telling him, "No, don't do it," because he think he's about to pull out his, you know, pew pew and take this guy out. The man said the crazy eyes. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can call he has the crazy eyes. And then that's when, instead of shooting him, he knocks this man. And I kind of have this collide of like twists in the middle of him hitting him, probably like a bam leading from that fist, and then it shows him twisting right here. And then him hitting the ground and them standing over his body. The alarm is still going off, by the way. Hence, now you have, let me get rid of these other pages. I don't want to take up more. It has to. Hold up. And, you know, in the midst of that, the main character's like, "Oh, well, I thought you was going to, like, hurt him or, you know, shoot him or something like that." And the dude with the hoodie's like, "So you thinking you can tell me what to do?" And then, bam. Squeals because clearly that leg is in between his legs, pretty much. "Don't you ever tell me what to do. Why you sitting there crying? We need to be taking this time to escape this place while you sitting here playing around." And he takes off running. And hence is the page that we was about to finish today that we couldn't. They're running. They're talking, of course. I didn't finish this page just yet, but they're talking, of course. And then after that, you have the page where he realizes they need supplies. Like they're running in the middle of them running. In the middle of them running, he stops. The main character's running like, "Yo, why you stop for? I thought we were supposed to be getting to the car." And he's like, "Hey, we missing one more valuable thing. We need supplies." So not only they're escaping, but they finna rip these people off by stealing their supplies. And just pretty much the other pages is pretty much him explaining to them, "Look, we can't go nowhere without us getting supplies. How about this? You go make it to the car. Make sure you take care of everything that needs to be done in the car, fuel, everything else. I'll be right behind you. I'm finna go in here and I'm finna be right on out." And the main character basically is like, "What? Wait a minute, but what if I get lost?" It was like, "Get lost?" It was, "That sign's on the freaking wall. Why don't you just go ahead and just," you know, he's kind of tweaking on this dude, right? He said, like, "Look, let me tell you this. If I head to that car and you're not there and I got the supplies, just know this, your ass is going to get left here." And that's when the main character takes off running, and he's basically like taking this opportunity to get away. Now, in the next 2 pages, that alarm goes off because the big bads, the big black guy that look like he's an ex-con, he kind of like gets it turned off because he started to peep game, such as like, "Wait a minute, nobody turned the alarm off. Ain't no meeting. Who could have done it? Where's Davis?" So that's a whole situation. In the middle of him trying to get supplies, the alarm goes off. And also another thing that occurred is that he didn't realize these MFers had radios now. So now they about to report. So now the last chapter for this volume is going to be them literally trying to get the heck out of there. Like, it's urgency type stuff. Yo, Ashco, what's good? But yeah. So when that alarm goes off, it gets pretty hectic out there. And Davis Bridge Force, the guy with the hoodie, he has to pretty much think on the fly. And just to give you guys a glimpse of, like, you guys some glimpses of, you can say that. Give you guys glimpses of like future sketches and stuff. It's pretty hectic. I'm gonna tell you that now. Sketches are pretty hectic. Actually working today, so you don't really work? I'm just playing. But yeah, so the next couple of pages is gonna be like some rough sketches like this right here. Now, the thing about sketches, I love sketching because this is the place where I get as most creative as I can get. At the exact same time, none of my drawings have to make sense. I know what it is I see. You might not be able to make out the pages, but I can. You know what I'm saying? And it's good for me to be able to make them out because this is the place where I get as messy as I want to get. I don't have to care about you saying, oh, wait, I can't see nothing. I don't know what is going on right here. You don't have to. So this is another page. And then last page, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh wait, not that page. Yeah. Last page right here is the page where you see the big bad boss of the group of savages. Right, they're talking to him, and you can see this panel at the bottom right here is where he's like, turn off that damn alarm. You know, he's getting pissed because he's like, yo, I don't know what's going on here, and I feel like I have a wolf amongst us. And he does. It's Davis Bridge Force. And the other day, people was asking me, was it a knot on the main character's head? And it is. And how you got that knot, I have to blank out some of this stuff. It's some real profanity and racial slurs being said. So the dude in the hood is the one who captured the main character. He basically pistol whoops him, knocks him out, and gives him that knot that's in the corner of his right side of his forehead. Because he was just close. He was about to get away, and then that man hopped up. Because he finds a way to get himself back to his car. In the middle of him getting to his car, Davis was already in his car waiting on him. Who was like, because Davis peeped he was gonna run. And he was just like, you know, he was like, all right. So the text says, Adam Moore, the main character, he's like, he's like, maybe we can talk this out. Davis, does it look like I'm in a talking mood? N-word. All right. And then you have Adam going, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be this way. Davis, if you say anything else, the next person you're going to have a conversation with is Jesus. And then that's when Adam Moore, the main character, he's like, you know what? She's all yours. And Davis goes, bitch, I know it is. And then well, knocks him out anyway. He's still talking. Like, that's the thing about it. He was still talking. You know? So, yeah. Another one of my favorite panels before I head on out is where is it? It was a scene from the first chapter where there's this guy at a gas station that they're beating the brakes off of, like kind of like torturing in a sense. But really, you find out later throughout the story that the guy had it coming because of some stuff he pulled in the past. So this guy, so pretty much in the first chapter, I kind of throw you in the middle of the story and try to get you to understand the dynamic amongst the characters that's traveling together. And from that point on, I'm taking you from that end. I'm taking you 9 days ago before all the characters met each other, and I'm kind of slowly building up the team together around one another. So in this one right here, you have the horn beeping because the dude in the hoodie is beating the brakes off the freaking store clerk, right? And by the way, this store is not store. It's really a place where they kind of like kidnap people and stuff like that. And so you have the brute, the muscle of the group, of the main group that the story is following. He said, it looks like our scaredy cat driver has just gone impatient. And the dude with all the bruises on his face and everything, he goes, thank God. And the dude in the hoodie go, God, you think I'm finished with you? So I liked that, like that insight of like, my brother kind of congratulated me on it. He was like, yo, that was kind of dope. He was like, bruh, thank God. And this man basically replied like he was God. Like, God, you think I'm finished with you? Like, because he's holding his life in his hands at this moment. I am the person who has more so to do with you living or not right now. So, yep. It's my story in a nutshell, but if you guys want to know, in fact, I'm just going to say it anyway. So the story Crisis is a post-apocalyptic story. Crisis is a post-apocalyptic story that takes place after the strange disappearance of over half the Earth's population. 5 strangers must travel against all odds of survival. On this journey, they discover the most wicked and cruel situations people subject themselves to in order to survive a crisis. But yeah, that's the story in a nutshell. Guys, other than that, I appreciate you guys for being a part of the live. Appreciate the likes, Shadow. I always love talking to you, G. Ash Code, you're never too late, G. Other than that, guys, I'm out. It's the end of the live.